So today we're going to be using one of my favorite combos in Bloons City Battles 2. That combo is the Druid and the Heli Pilot. Now let's go win some matches. And here we are. Alright. So I believe the way we're going to start this off is obviously a Druid. It's the only thing I got the money for. We're probably going to go like here-ish so we can kind of splash up that way with the thorns. But, if you did not know, the idea of this strategy is obviously the bottom path you get, the tier 5, and he, the longer he's attacking, basically the longer he's attacking, the faster he will attack. He just brings up, like, he just slowly is bringing up his attack speed until there's a certain point where it's capped. But then as soon as balloons go out of his area and he's not attacking anymore, it resets his speed. So the idea is to keep the balloons in his area for as long as possible. So if we can do that by something like, first let's get bottom path so we can get some boost for losing lives. But the way we do that is there's many towers that can keep them back. Like in the last video, I literally used the other tier 5 at the top, and that did really well. But that's expensive. I was thinking, why not go for the Heli Pilot? Because he has, in the middle path, I believe it is downdraft, which pushes balloons, and in the bottom path, he has Moab Shove, which pushes Moabs. So that way, we can really test how well this guy works when he's attacking as fast as possible. Also, I apologize if this video ends up being late. If it ends up being like later Monday that I finish it, I'm not going to post it till Tuesday because I don't want like the algorithm to be all funky. So. Because apparently, I was told this, I never knew that, but apparently Heart of Vengeance in the first upgrade as well, they only work, or in the third, whatever. The ones that you get an attack speed boost for losing lives apparently only works if the tower is placed and you lose those lives. And then, like, say I've lost 50 lives and I place a Druid, it no longer gets that, it doesn't get that bonus from lost lives because it wasn't placed when they lost the lives. So I'm not sure if that's true, but if that's the case, I'm just keeping this one down to make sure he's getting that bonus. The other ones, if they get it, then it's fine. If not, then it's alright as well. I was planning on playing a couple games. Oh, he actually cleaned up fine. But we don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. So the idea was to play a couple and win a couple quicker games instead of going for a long game, because the long games take forever to record. And also, this is like a strategy of how well you can win. I want to test it, but then obviously after I test it, I want to just kill him so I can test it in multiple games against multiple opponents. Also, I need to bring my rank up, so that's probably better if I do that. But let's think of some stories to tell you guys. What have I got? Oh, yeah. So, also another reason I haven't been able to record, I wasn't at home Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. We were at a basketball camp. The whole basketball team went there, right? So we were there. We played a lot of basketball, like a lot. But it was fun. It was tiring, of course, but I really enjoyed it. But there's some funny experiences from there. I managed to somehow forget to bring soap. So that's obviously a real good thing when you're sweating non-stop in a hot gym. But luckily, Robbie let me just use his, right? So one night, or it was like after, okay, I should probably focus on this. So let's get bottom path here. We're going to pop bust. But I was like, we both get in the shower. Obviously separate showers. That would be weird otherwise. But no. We get in, and I'm like, all right, can I get the soap? He's like, yeah. And so he throws me a soap, and I'm like, which one is this? And he's like, it says on the bottle. I'm like, oh, it's body wash. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, it says body wash. He's like, mine says body wash. Granted, he's in the shower already as well. So he grabbed 2 body washes and not the shampoo. So he left the shampoo in the cabin. Oh, shoot. Ceramics, are we good? Yeah. He left that in the cabin. So one of our other teammates were getting out of the shower. And we were like, oh, can you run into the cabin and get the shampoo for us? And he's like, yeah, I'll do that. After some convincing. Originally, he was like, no, you can go get it. But we're like, we're in the shower. So he said, oh, I'll go get it. So we're sitting there. You know, like 5 minutes goes by. We're like, where is he? It's taking a little long. About 10 minutes, then 15, and we're like, okay, we should probably text or call him. You know, we do that. I call him, doesn't answer. Call him again, about to not answer, and then does. And I'm like, man, where's the shampoo? And he's like, I'm at McDonald's. He just straight up left. we're going to use a tower boost here just to make sure. But he just straight up left. He went to McDonald's across the street. Left us. And so we were stuck there with no shampoo. We decided we were going to go out and get it. But then another teammate walks in. We're like, oh, okay. We were going to ask him, but then he just instantly gets in the shower. And he's like, how did you guys manage to forget your soap when you're going to shower? And then he goes, wait, which soap did you forget? He's like, we're like, the shampoo? And he's like, God dang it. He forgot it as well. So now we're all three in there with no shampoo. And we're all waiting. We're like, what should we do? Robbie finally goes out and goes and gets it. But it's kind of funny because we're all just sitting there like, what do we do? But no, it was funny. Anyhow, we're about to get Avatar of Wrath. Fairly quick, actually. It's a good tier 5 to have at the moment. So I think this is how it works. The longer he's attacking, the faster he attacks. It might be a BTD 6 thing. If that's the case, then I guess I just got the strategy way wrong. But this tower's good anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So the idea is to lock it in place about at the edge of his range. Maybe a little further up, right? So then, anytime a balloon gets down here, she gets shoved back into his area. We'll place another one of these and get a Moab shove. So let's do that. Let's lock him in place in the same spot as this guy, so we can get him at least. And then we'll get the bottom path, which is Moab shove, and then I believe bigger jets makes it stronger. So now we just got to test this combo. So realistically, he should just be attacking a bunch. The next thing we actually have to do, though, is get more of these guys to get the pop lust buff a little stronger. Actually, could be going the wrong pathing on these guys as well. I really don't know at this point. Pop lust, and we'll go top path. He just lost. There you go, guys. That's a decent game. We really do want to test how good this strategy is, though. So we're gonna obviously play another, but that's a pretty good game to start off. Alright, and second game, we're going to probably just throw a druid about here. Not a bad spot. And we're just going to automatically start ecoing. On the second game, what are we trying to do here? Just test the helicopter's ability more. So I feel like we might throw them closer to the front of the zone. I don't want to shove the balloon. I don't know how far the balloons get shoved back is my issue. I don't know if they get shoved back to the start. Because if they get shoved back to the start, I do see that as being a little bit of an issue. Because they obviously can't see all the way to the start. So I'm hoping that with the constant flow of balloons, he should keep attacking. As we're sitting here, though, I do have another story. So, at work, I was, obviously, I weed eat, if you don't know, for somebody. Anyhow, I'm there, and I just finished up weed eating, like, some fencing, by the cows. And I saw the cows, like, all looking at something. I'm like, well, what are they looking at? And then I saw them all jump and run away. I'm like, something's got to be over there. So I drive over there in the golf cart, because I got a golf cart I can drive around on. It's a fairly big property. I drive over there, and I just see a big snapping turtle. Like, it's a fairly good-sized one. Like, not a small one, a fairly big one. Anyhow, it's sitting there, and they're all just getting real close and looking at it. And it just keeps snapping at them. They're all jumping and running away and then coming right back. And eventually, the snapping turtle has enough and just slowly waddles into the pond. And I just watch it all happen. I have a video of it, but no, it was kind of funny. Because I was like, dude, what? They kept, the cows are obviously just curious, but it was funny because they just kept going back after it was snapping at them. Alright, continue to bring our eco up, and we'll see what we can do from there. Dang, I just realized I have not placed Benjamin yet. It is real late to throw him down, but we're going to do it anyway. But, oh, we are getting some black balloons now, so I'm going to be ready to upgrade, but I hopefully will let these leak. Now there's some white ones. See how many lives are getting sent through before I end up getting... Alright, we are going to get that upgrade now. I probably could have waited a second, but losing that amount of lives is fairly good. We'll also let this camo leak through before I get a village. We'll put the village about here. There is that 2,000 eco. Look at that. Alright. Now we're going to start saving for Avatar of Wrath, but before that, we might get some of these heli pilots. So those send the balloons all the way back to the start. So my only thought of that being an issue, it shouldn't be one, right? Because like if we're in the middle of a round like now, he's going to continue hitting anyway, the Avatar of Wrath. It's the end of a round where I see that as being a problem. But honestly, it should still be fine. Other than that, we can get a Moab shove as well. Moab shove? What? Moab shove. This guy's not doing too well. So honestly, I don't... Oh god, we might lose here. Do I use a tower boost or do I just let it go out? I shouldn't use a tower boost. Oh, is he lost? He used a tower boost as he was about dead. Like, he didn't even... Speaking of tower boost, I probably should have used one now. Almost at that Avatar of Wrath again. Obviously, I want to get that, but we're gonna see what we get here. How is this? This isn't working too well. Might have to. Yeah, I think we're just done here, guys. All right, one more druid did help a lot. That extra Heart of Thunder really helps. So I'm gonna need multiple of these downdrafts because they don't keep up with the balloons well enough. So that's one issue I guess I see. So realistically, if you're trying this, it's probably better to just go top path with the druid with the tornadoes. That's gonna probably provide a more stable way of sending the balloons back. Yeah, I don't know if support Chinook does it better. It probably does, so I guess we can get that. But right now, Avatar of Wrath, not too bad. Next, we're gonna send out, or we're gonna get some more druids to help with the pop loss boost. So I might just try and move this guy to really test out how strong he is. And then we're gonna sell these guys here. This way, all the balloons and all the mobs stay in the area of this guy, so he's continuously attacking, which should bring up his attack speed. I don't know if it's a noticeable amount, but we will just have to see. Now we can move these guys closer. So let's throw him here. And then we'll throw this guy here as well. And now we should just have a really good setup. I could actually make it more efficient by throwing, because some balloons might leak through. So if we throw this one like here, any balloons getting up here will get sent back, and then also if they reach to this point, they should also get sent back. I mean, they don't shove multiple balloons at once. Like, they can only shove like 2 Moabs at once. But even that, it stalls it enough and brings it back even once it gets over here, which is actually kind of crazy. He's probably going to die in the top right, but this is a crazy setup. I mean... Oh, my headset went all weird. This is why... Oh, no! This is why I do not use this headset when I'm playing normally. This is just my recording one because it sounds a lot better on the mic. But look at that. That's 2 wins showing off the strategy and how good it actually is. I don't know. Is it viable? I mean, I guess it's up for you guys to see, but realistically, I think it's fine. A change I would definitely make, though, is probably changing it to, instead of a downdraft, I would say you use the Druid's top path 4th tier, and then you wouldn't need the Moab shove if you had the 5th tier at the top. So if you do 2 tier 5s for Druid, it is definitely better, but also you have to keep in mind that is a lot more expensive. Alright guys, like I said, if you want to try this strategy, I mean, it's up to you. If you don't have the tier 5s for the Druid, I guess it would work, because you can just use 5 Populus. But yeah, I mean, the strategy's not bad otherwise. I mean, you can sub in many different troops for the Helipilot, but I think this one's a good one. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. These videos take a lot of time and effort, and I would greatly appreciate a like. If not, that's more than okay, obviously. But it only helps me out, doesn't hurt you guys. But yeah, make sure to check out my streams. I'm live. I mean, there's no really strict schedule, just whenever I have free time that I already have my recording done for the week and editing. Then I'll be playing another game and streaming. Make sure to join, see what's happening. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in another video soon. See you guys.